Welcome to the new episode of DHS demo video series version 2, and in this episode actually we are going to talk about the SSP module. And in the SSP module actually, before we start, actually we need to understand what SSP module is all about. SSP module stands for Surgery and Special Procedure module. Actually in DHS we consider any area in the hospital or any sections that deal with any operations, surgery operations or procedure, as SSP. Places such as theater, gynae operating theater, endoscopy unit, renal dialysis units, all those areas actually we term them as SSP unit. So in case if it happens you are working in one of those areas, actually you are expected to use the SSP module and be able to discharge your responsibilities. So, and if you could remember in the previous episode, when we are consulting the patient in the clinic, we send some procedural requests. So I will quickly use this SSP module and go to the let's say for instance theater, and check if there is any pending requests there for us to be able to see how we can document any to make documentations for theater or surgery or any procedure. So as you can see, we have two pending requests for this patient with this name, and all the two procedures requested on different occasions actually are appendectomy, and the status so far indicating pending, which means it's not the patient, the service is not yet billed and it has not been conducted. That's why it shows pending. So, and then the next thing is scheduled date. In case maybe happen to be maybe the secretary or the clinical secretary of that very department, and normally the surgery or the team used to agree on a particular period or date that the procedure need to be taken. So whatever the date you need to indicate, so that all the team member will be informed or hinted on when the procedure or surgery will going to take place. And the last column in the table we have actually is an actions column containing two actions button. We have the edit or the comment button, and then of course the clearance buttons. So let me start with the edit button or actions button. So you can see we have two columns of actions menu. We have bill, billing, and general procedure reporting, and in the next column we have surgery procedure record, labor and delivery record, or patient clinical history. So for the view, actually you will just view the detailed request, and then for the billing, if you want to bill the patient for these investigations, the investigations will be sent to the finance for payment. And also if you want to make a quick report, most especially a printable one, maybe probably the patient is not belong to your hospital, is being referred for that very procedure or surgery. So after that, maybe there are some report that need to be done, so that for them to, for him or for his relative to take that very report to the other hospital. So you can use the general procedure reporting and type your report down, and you will be able to see it printed out, so that you will let the patient have it to take it back to the previous hospital they have been referred from. And then I think most of the thing that I will talk about that is somehow technical or somehow different with what is obtainable in a conventional form is this surgery and procedure records. So the surgery and procedure record goes this way. Actually, when you click on it, you will see pre-operative, operative, and post-operative. So if there is any pre-operative documentation that you need to be done, actually you can click on the pre-operative. So when you click on pre-operative, you will have this field called aspect. Instead of us giving, I think there are a lot of information and checkup need to be done before running a procedure or surgery to a patient, and those information that's supposed to be checked or assessed, normally it involves different specialties of doctors, at times nurses and other paramedics. So for instance, anesthetics doctors used to assess the patient, so if there is any documentation they want to make, they can select the anesthetic assessment and be able to put their area of their assessment as subject and what they have been assessed or the result of their assessment as record, and click on add. And after that, maybe probably the doctors there may ask the patients to be coming to the hospital just like a pre-operative visit, so that they will document. They will also document what they have accessed during the visit and the result of their assessment in the record column, and click on add. If there are so many assessments they have done with their corresponding result, then they can be repeating the step and clicking on add. The system will generate a table down there. And also maybe nurses too do their own documentations. They ideally nurses used to make patient ready, preparable, ready for the pending surgery or procedure. Normally there are some things they have their own checklists, maybe things like maybe shaving, things like that they need to confirm. So they can confirm. After they have confirmed, they need to indicate here, let's say for instance shaving done or things like that. They normally know how to document and be clicking on add. So if they have if there is any laboratory investigation that need to be done for them to assign a particular conditions before the surgery, then they can send the request in the standard laboratory request form. The same thing with the radiology, the same thing with the drugs, and of course you can register each and every team member that is supposed to be part of this exercise. As you start typing, the system will filter all the users that are relevant to the keyword that you have imputed, so for them to be tagged as part of the team that will work this out. And you, after selecting the name, you need also to give the role for each and every user, and you click on add. Then you will add the list. You will see the table generated as well. And after that, as you can see, the team leader or the one that is responsible need to write down the plan of how and when the surgery should be taken, so that the members will be guided on how they can run the procedure. And of course, lastly, the attachment. Ideally, by standard, normally before any surgery procedure, normally patient or patient relative used to sign a consent form, and that very consent form need to be attached as part of the patient profile for any legal reason that may come up maybe after the surgery. So that's all about pre-operative. And then during the after the operative, you can also write your report this way. And surgeon, they can write their report here, and of course the anesthetic, they can also write their report here, and then the nurses also, they'll write their report here. And of course the operative and the post-operative template is the same, only that the time that each of them that need to be filled is different actually. So basically that is it. And I can go back to the pending list. As I said, if you click an action button that corresponds to the patient's name, you have this. And maybe if you are working in the delivery room and you want to make documentations about a particular delivery, you can use this form. You can indicate whatever you want to indicate based on the template. In case if this template did not suit your requirement and you are using DHS or you want to use DHS, you can give your own specifications, and we can also consider that we can build that very template and integrate with the application as you requested. And then As you can see, we do also have pantograph for the providers to be able to monitor labor using the standard WHO pantograph. So I think basically that's what we have for the SSP module. Thank you. In case if you have any question, observation, contribution, you can mail us through info.ipsoncar@gmail.com, or you can leave your comment under this video, or you can also use our WhatsApp to chat us. The WhatsApp number is attached to this very channel you are watching this video. Thank you.